TommSlick.
This is TommSlickTV.com.
Let's get ready!
Welcome to Sports Spots. I'm Reggie Sykes, your host, and to my left,
First Lady Michelle.
Smooth the 5 O's.
Ooh.
And today we have a special guest. We have
Dave.
Dave. Sorry about that, Dave.
We live and you got bloopers going on already.
Well, I would like to say welcome, Dave, to the show.
Welcome, Dave, to the
To the Sports Spot.
Been a long weekend, So what's up, Dave? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Owner at House of Legends, Bench Center.
House of Legends.
House of Legends. Vince.
Yes.
All about Black Legends. That's what
Right.
Black Legends. I like that. I like that.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Where's it located at?
6250 West 38th Street next to the Peddler's Mall.
All right,
Uh-oh.
now.
6250
Yes.
next to the Peddler's Mall.
All right, now.
Sweet D.
Sweet D.
Sweet D. Like sweet tea.
It's all about the Black Legend.
So how long? I got a question for you, Dave. So how long you been involved with that? What's it called? The Legends. How long Legends?
It's been open for probably about a year.
Oh,
Year and a
okay.
half. Been working on
Okay.
it probably about a couple years.
Well, y'all heard the address. Come give Dave some support.
That's right, that's right.
Well, congratulations on your business, but you know, here we talk sports. So I like to know, your sports teams and, who you like and don't like.
Uh-oh.
Well, what sport we talking about? What,
Any sport, just
basketball?
sports teams,
Oh,
period.
okay. You look like a football.
Well, college, Duke.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, boy.
See,
Oh, my
Ain't
God.
nothing wrong with liking dudes,
He
but-
didn't even
oh,
know
boy.
that about me. I'm a
Oh,
dude.
here we go.
Women,
Here we
dudes,
go. Here
Notre
we
Dame
go.
girls.
Here we go.
Man, I'm telling y'all, are they gonna win it all?
Yeah.
That's all I want to ask. They gonna win it all, like that.
Okay, well, we'll come back to that conversation.
Yeah.
We're going to come back to that one. We're going to come back
They
to
gonna
that.
win it
Well,
all.
we're glad to have you, Dave. Glad to have you.
Appreciate it,
Just don't talk
appreciate it.
about Duke.
Our first topic today, what we're going to talk about is Tiger Woods. I think he's back. I think he's going to win another
Tiger's looking good.
Top tournament. He's looking real good. He's playing good. He looks healthy. He looks like he's laughing. Look like it's fun to him again to me.
Yeah, he's
Right.
definitely having fun.
What'd you say, Smooth? He's what did he make it to?
He made the quarterfinals. In the last tournament he was
Tiger
just in.
fight.
Actually, he took down two of the guys that's playing really good right now. I say the only reason he's not still in it right now is because of the weather, because the wind was kind of off. But considering the wind was off, though, he did play good though. Yeah.
So he did win his last round. It was a one-on-one play, wasn't it?
Yeah, he lost with a, it was a little putt, but the wind kind of hit the ball a little bit and took it off to the side, so he barely missed out, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but he did good though. I mean,
Got to the quarterfinals.
yeah, he was looking like the old Tiger to me, because he hit one shot and the wind caught it, he brought it all the way back with that little spin, and man, the boy was looking good.
So do y'all think Tiger's going to win another tournament here pretty soon?
He's gonna win a major. I guarantee he win a major this year.
Gonna get another one?
He's gonna get him one this year.
Well, when you have them back problems and everything, it'll cause you to have problems with your swing game. Me just learning the game a year ago, and I think I'm pretty damn good at hitting my ball in the water, but I'm getting better. Your back, there's a lot of torque that you put on your back.
yeah.
So I can understand why he was down a lot doing that. So I'm just glad to see him back. I think golf is glad to have him back. The ratings are the highest when Tiger is playing. When Tiger don't play,
Oh, yeah,
the
playing
ratings
well.
suck.
And if he's
Yeah.
playing well, right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Definitely when he's playing well.
Go get him, Tiger. Get you one more major, man,
That's it.
before you put the clubs up. Get you one more.
Well,
Get you
this
one more.
being the month of March, and I got to sit between these two Duke crownies up here. We're gonna talk a little NCAA basketball.
Final four.
What y'all think about Lucky Duke You know, that guy was floating by the, you text me talking about, he wasn't floating by the hoop, he tried to volleyball it in. I think his momentum on that play carried him past, and he couldn't get a good tap to get it in.
Now see out, now hold on, wait a minute. Hold that thought. Now, I want to see that pause again. You said he was floating by. What do they do in volleyball when they set? Boom. Then the spiker come in and hit it, right? That's what the guy looked like to me. It wasn't a shot. He had plenty of time. He could have flushed that.
He was too far away from the rim.
No.
He was floating.
He is floating, but my point is at the end of the shot, instead of him just shooting the ball, he like set the ball like he had to do it real quick because he had plenty of time. The horn didn't even go off until Zion got the rebound.
That's the difference between a LeBron James and a Kobe. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna use LeBron James and Kobe. I see his face down there. I see his face, but I gotta say
anything to do with Lakers. He didn't say the word Lakers.
I didn't say nothing about the Lakers today.
You have someone who has that killer instinct and someone who has that finesse.
But that guy was playing.
Yeah, he was playing.
He was balling in the Duke game. And I mean,
for a Kobe to get a pass like that, I'm gonna say Zion, the person that was right there trying to he thought was gonna block the shot. Now, if Zion would have caught the ball right there, what would have happened?
Oh, it's going
He would have yelled it.
It's going
no
down.
doubt about it. He would have yelled it.
Well, let's talk about this.
He was scared to get his shot blocked.
But did you hear what Zion said?
He floated.
Did you hear what Zion said though when they asked him? He said, "What did you think about that, Zion?" You know, he was like, "I just knew he was going in overtime."
Yeah.
He just knew it because that was an easy. He did. He said that. He said, I just knew he was going to overtime.
The basketball gods are looking over both of y'all teams.
No,
let's talk about Taco.
Zion is looking over Duke. You hear me?
Hey,
If Taco hadn't fouled out, and if Dawkins, Audrey Dawkins had hit that tip in where he flew by the rim from the other side,
There's a lot of
you Duke
flying by
guys
the
have
rim.
got lucky. You Duke guys have got lucky. You got to admit to
You
it.
know what they say about if.
Right.
If it was a fifth.
Right. I want to hear what Dave says about it.
Only drunk. It was a
Hey man, Taco, Paco, Hako is a joke. I'm gonna tell you right now.
He is not a joke.
Man, I'm gonna put you like this. To be 7'4" or whatever he is.
6, ain't it?
7'6".
7'6". Well, all you gotta do is just catch the ball and dunk it in. That boy should be averaging 30 points a game.
Well, you gotta think he just picked up basketball.
I don't care when all you gotta do is just toss a person the ball, catch it,
Y'all see the
dunk.
one, he didn't even jump on the dunk, he was on his tiptoes.
Yo, you see what I'm saying? That's my point right there.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. He just picked up the sport, first of all. So you gotta give the guy credit because he just picked up the sport. They should have beat Duke because nobody gave him a chance. Johnny Dawkins is doing a great job with that team. And I'm going to tell you how Duke people something.
Johnny, great job.
Maybe I will give Duke credit when Coach K retires and the new head coach is announced. It's Johnny Dawkins. But I ain't going to give him that much credit. I'll just give him that little bit.
You gonna be a Duke fan then?
No, hell no.
So, did y'all see that? He just jumped Johnny Dawkins all up. I mean, like Johnny was the man.
Well,
and Johnny go to the Duke.
I've always been a North Carolina fan when it came to them two teams. I've always been a North Carolina fan.
I guess
I
you don't
was when
want
Michael was there, and when who else went there? James Worthy didn't.
Rasheed Wallace and Jack House and all them guys. I've always been a North Carolina fan.
Rasheed and James Worthy ain't gonna save them from that butt whooping North Carolina took the other day.
Woo!
Woo!
And they was probably one of the only teams, and you, since you're a Duke fan, you've been watching. They were probably the only team that I thought might have gave them a little bit of problem. You know, because they would have met up.
So you said these last two teams haven't given Duke a problem?
I'm not saying that. But my point is.
Are you saying that?
There was a W at the end of regulation that I thought.
Part of the game.
Yeah. That was a big W.
Y'all was worried. I
ain't gonna lie, I was standing up I got a big TV.
I think somebody,
I'm standing up right in front of the TV
somebody
like
turned
nervous.
the fan on and kind of just blew the ball out the bag.
I agree with you. You know, I don't agree with you that often. I agree with you.
Somebody was praying real hard.
Did you hear what their coach said though?
Yeah.
He said it just wasn't meant to be.
But I'm gonna be honest though. The Virginia Tech game, they kind of, cheaters never win, and that call, you know what I'm saying, they had a bad call within
What
that.
call? What are you talking about?
When the ball did not hit the rim and they gave the ball back to Virginia Tech. They said it hit the rim. The ball did not hit the rim. Because when the ball hits the rim, the trajectory of the ball goes a different direction. The ball didn't go a different direction.
Not always.
We're not
If it just nips it, it's not
Hey,
going to really.
It didn't even nip it.
We're not gonna say, you know, it was a bad call. We're just gonna say it was a missed call.
Missed call, yeah.
I mean, you've been crying about missed calls. I mean, with the Lakers and the
go.
Cowboys forever.
Hold on,
So, I mean,
first
you should
of
be
all,
used to
I don't
miss-
like the
Smooth
Cowboys.
Smooth the 5-0.
For the record.
Should be cool
For
with
the
the missed
record, because I
call.
don't want none of my family to get excited that's out there that's Cowboy fans. I know y'all Texans and Oklahomans are Cowboy fans and stuff like that, but let me tell you, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I am a Zeke fan. I keep telling you, I am
Officially.
Yeah, I'm a player fan. I'm not the team
I
fan.
like
the
Zeke,
only
too.
team I like that you can say I'm a true fan to
But I like Prescott too.
is that blue and white, that horseshoe.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Other than that,
Y'all agree up, boy. Y'all.
Other
Well,
than
well,
that,
well,
It's a good day.
you can like,
It's a
you
good
can like
day.
players, but the key is, do you cheer for the Cowboys to beat the Colts because Zeke's on that team?
heck no.
Okay, I'm just checking
Do
because
you know how much I was jumping up and down when we smacked them around when they came here?
look,
yeah.
there's a guy that I troll on
fan,
social
true fan.
media. His name is Kenneth Boyd, and he's an ultimate loser. The ultimate loser. Kenny Boyd, you're a loser.
Mr. Boyd,
You know, he was with the Bulls all while the Bulls were winning championship with Jordan and everything. So when Jordan retired, he left and goes with James. They talk about how many championships his teams got. Well, damn it, if I change teams every year, I would have a bunch of rings also.
Well, yeah.
So I said it last week. There's something called about liking players, but never root for a player to beat your team. I used to like Dr. J, but I never cheered for the Sixers to beat the Indiana Pacers.
Right.
You're just a true hometown
Yes, I
fan.
am.
You know, that's just all that is. You're just a
Foundation.
Got our foundation.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm with the Colts or Pacers all the way. So but I do have my other favorites,
But
like Duke.
oh, here we go. Smooth never did go into details about this North Carolina. I wanted to talk more about, they were a senior led team, and they battled Duke 2 games and everything. And you thinking they're gonna meet Duke in we thinking we're gonna have some beef up here like Charles and Kenny or something. I mean Duke in North Carolina.
Well,
Look here,
yeah.
man. I think Charles Barkley played some of them teams like he was playing some of them girls, man. I never would have thought Auburn would be as far as they are right now.
Auburn's a good team,
They're
though.
a good team,
They're
but
a good
I
team,
really
though.
didn't see them, going that far.
They are a very good
Beating
team.
North Carolina, I got to give them their props. They did good, because that was a nice powerhouse team right there.
Since
Like,
we on the NCAA though, Purdue.
Oh man,
Ooh, wee.
42
Purdue.
points.
How
That
does-
game.
Purdue.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
How do you blow a 10-point lead? I don't understand.
10 points ain't nothing in college or
Yeah.
pro ball with the 3-point
Still,
shot. 10 points
You
is
are
not
it.
enough.
No, I'm
It's
sorry.
called
I'm
defense, man.
sorry.
That's how you don't blow a
Yeah.
10-point lead, though.
Well,
It's called defense. And we
okay.
wasn't playing no defense.
Hey, I tell you what though. At first, I was a little hesitant on thinking that Carson Edwards would be in the NBA.
Oh,
Without this
oh,
NCAA
oh,
performance,
oh.
he beat Steph
Oh.
Curry's record
Yes.
for threes,
Yes.
and he played in less games. He beat.
Did you see that shot he hit? And I'm talking, it was probably that much behind the 3-point.
About
Okay,
that
I agree.
3-point line, yeah.
And he shot that like it wasn't nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
He got a
what did
nice
he
jump
get?
on
40,
him. Yeah.
42 points?
42 points.
Right.
Carson, you're going to the NBA,
Oh, yeah.
brother.
We ain't gonna just
Going.
keep talking about boys basketball because we got to give our shots out to one Connecticut because y'all did pull it off, and got to give a shout out to Notre Dame.
Notre
Yes.
Dame.
Oh,
Enrique,
And you talk
that's
about
my
a
girl.
battle. Now that game yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Yes,
Texas
it
A&M
was.
and Notre Dame. Now that was a battle.
Does
Especially
anybody
that
know
first
the
half.
girl's name that scored the 34 points? Because Enrique, she scored 35, I believe, and then the other girl.
Yeah, she played good.
She's gonna be something.
Oh yeah.
And they coming back next year, all of them.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna
I
be
can't
battle
remember
once
her
again.
name, but she put up 34.
She
And
put
I
up
mean,
34.
34.
34, 35. I
They
know
was
Enrique.
battling.
Yeah,
I
oh
mean,
yeah, they was going
it
at
was
it,
a fight.
talking.
It was a heavyweight fight.
Hey, they
Yeah.
was talking.
I was in the
Notre Dame hit them in the mouth. They hit Notre Dame in the mouth, and then they come back and recover. And But
That
yeah,
was a
Notre
good
Dame
game.
pulled it out. They pulled it out though.
Great coach and everything, because that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
game right there.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I really hate UConn. You know, I mean, I put him in the same
Gino?
category. Yeah, I put him in the same category as Coach K.
Yeah.
A few other
He's a
professional
winner.
coaches.
The winning.
Yeah. No. Are you really good coaches, or are you just getting great players?
No,
Making
Gino can
elevate as
take.
a good
Listen,
coach?
listen here.
You
Listen
can't say
here.
that, though.
Gino.
I'm asking a question.
Listen here.
I'm asking a question.
Gino from Connecticut. That man can coach.
Yeah.
He can take one of the worst players
Yeah, he's.
and make them a star with it. Or they might not even be starting, but by the middle of that season, they might have took a start for somebody. You know what I mean?
Let me ask
Gino
you
will
this.
pull it out of you, and I'm telling you, he has some.
All players on
balling.
Connecticut team are top tier players. What did he do before he got to Connecticut? Did he coach lesser teams up? Did he make a tournament?
I don't know. All I've known him for is just to be.
Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's all you know about for Connecticut.
It's like Pat Simon though.
Yeah.
I agree with Pat.
You know,
I'm
rest
saying
in
all.
peace. But she could take players that were maybe a C when they came to her.
Right.
But they was an A top-notch
By the time
player
they
by the time Pat got done with it. So how do you,
I
that's
don't,
just
I
good
don't
coaching.
know top-notch coaches that recruit C players. What's the
Oh.
coach at Alabama Tide? What C player does he recruit?
Okay, maybe I should say good enough to make the team.
I think he.
Okay, but they pull out things in them they probably never seen in them.
I can admit, I've never been a B or A player in football or basketball. I understand my role is to block, is to rebound,
And foul.
and a foul. But
You
in
had a role.
baseball,
You had a role.
in baseball and softball,
He was Dennis Rodman.
shit. Oh, shoot. I'm like, hey, I can play baseball. You better have my family members and everything. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
All right, guys, we gonna go to Michelle's funky, funny eyebrow moment video.
Well, when we go live, we be having all kinds of bloopers.
But
I'm glad we ain't got no blooper reel.
We gonna keep it. We gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going. Did y'all see when Charles Barkley kind of roast that Jesse Smollett guy? You know, the one that's going through the deal about when he got attacked and everything. You know, check this out. Charles is well, anyway, Charles is making fun of the situation because they feel like Jesse wrote a check for a crime for somebody to beat him up. So Charles is telling America, listen to America, you gonna do a crime, don't write a check, just pay cash.
Charles shouldn't talk about nobody. You know what I'm saying? He
Man,
wrote plenty
you
of
know,
checks to some
of
guys.
all
You know
people,
what I'm
huh?
saying? Yeah, of all people. When his feelings was hurt when LeBron was talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he shouldn't go personal with it. Well, leave that man's personal business alone too.
It is
Charles,
personal.
stay in
It
your
is.
place. Quit eating all them cheeseburgers when you bust out your suit. You just need to stop. Your head getting as big as your belly.
You better be careful, Charles gonna be calling you.
Man, somebody scared of Charles Burger. He like the hamburger.
Well,
You want a hamburger?
You know he's metrosexual.
Oh, that
Charles Barkley or the other guy?
Charles.
I ain't gonna say Charles Barkley. He's a
He
metrosexual.
said he was.
Hey man, maybe he back.
And he said he arched his eyebrows.
Oh.
Ah,
Did he
dang,
have
Charles.
Well, maybe he
Does
better
have
smaller didn't give him no airplay. Maybe that's why he's talking about.
That may be it. Maybe a glass.
But old boy beat 16 counts. You gotta admit that's a funny case. You know,
I
I think he's guilty. I mean, ain't nobody just gonna lie and say, hey, you got me money, unless. I mean, you know, I've never been in a briefing room with police and they got bright light talking about just say this.
Well,
Well, if you're gonna let me go back to Africa, I'm gonna say what you want me to say.
I mean,
I just look at it like, you know, Charles, he made fun of it, but you know, we don't know what happened.
Right.
Okay?
Don't know
If
what
that
happened.
man
Yeah.
truly got attacked,
exactly.
it's not really that much of a thing to, you know, kind of, like you say, get in his personal life. No, you said that smooth. Getting in his personal life about it. And, you know, I just look at it like, come on, man, you're a role model. You know, people love you on TV. You're on a sports show, and then you brought that man's, you know, just making fun of it, you know. I don't think that's a plus for you, Charles. But anyway, what do you think, Dave? What do you think about that? About Charles? You know, just his comments about it was funny. I'm gonna say I laughed. I'm guilty.
I ain't a big fan
but
of Charles anyway, so I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, he's kind of hypocritical.
Hold on, why you not a fan of Charles?
Huh?
Why you not a fan of Charles?
Hypocritical.
Like he was crazy. Give me an example.
He didn't went from his original roots. He's I just told you he's a metrosexual. He used to be somebody that, you know what I mean, was kind of like into it. People, he say what he want to say. Now he's kind of like a patsy to me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's kind of like,
I see.
yeah. Didn't he get a journalistic award or something like that?
I'm not sure.
I don't
Did he
know.
get?
I think their show did get an
like
award.
how?
Oh, yeah, no wonder you know about it. He was like, how did he get that?
Yeah, he did.
No, I never.
Well, they always say you sell your booty hole out, you get what you
Well,
want.
see, that's what I was getting to.
Whoa!
That's what I was
This is
getting
a family-friendly show, I thought.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, 100. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hopefully that'll be bleeped out.
Right.
We live today. Ain't no bleeps. Ain't no bleeps.
Well, America, he didn't quite mean it that way, so we're just gonna move on.
Oh,
with
you
that.
sound like Charles now. America.
That was my inside.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, that was my inside joke about it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So, I think we're gonna move on
To the next episode.
Smooth. I believe Smooth. You ready?
I think it's smooth. That's me.
Yeah.
My rumor mill for the day is the last
Really just wiped everybody out with that.
That's what
comment.
happens when you go live. I just got to wait for the helicopter on my head to pop up and everything.
We are just as shocked
Yeah,
as you are right now.
Well, the rumor mill for the day is, I'm hit on it on like 2 locations. Porzingis is accused of being a rapist when he hurt his knee. A young lady said she came to his apartment. He invited back to his penthouse.
Story, yeah.
Penthouse.
That story.
And he raped her, she said, and he offered her $60,000 to not say anything. So she waited a whole year, she ain't said nothing. And when he didn't pay, she's gonna go down and accuse him of rape.
Now, how long did she
It's been a
take
year. It took a year. She was waiting for him to get paid. But there's also another case. Tay Proven's freshman running back from LSU is also being accused of rape. The young lady said she called to his campus and asked him to use his restroom. So she said she followed her into the restroom. She blacked out. She remember saying no, 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 no. He is admitted to having sex with her. He said that when she said no, he stopped and let her go. You know, I mean, there's a lot of athletes getting caught up in these scams. You got to be careful nowadays. You know, the Me Too movement. You know, I'm not saying that these people did it or didn't do it.
Right.
But what are these athletes going to do? I mean, I think we all like sex. How much more pressure is that on an athlete when you have the potential to make millions and women are coming at you left and right?
I'm wearing body cams.
You wearing body cam? That might be the best way to do it. I'll record that. Look.
Body cams.
Hey,
You
like-
said you got evidence.
And I'm waiting
Video
to
don't
get-
lie.
Oh, yeah. And I'm
Well, they
waiting
say
to get
video
the
don't
court.
lie.
All I'm gonna say is from this point on, if you're a professional athlete, college athlete, a star athlete in high school, before you do anything, you need to get a permission slip signed.
Dave Chappelle style.
Dave Chappelle.
Sign here.
Right here on the dotted line.
Well,
You're not gonna get nothing, okay?
The thing is, though,
We're
y'all,
not having
you know, the
nothing
body
going
cam,
on
the body cam was
without that.
funny. What you said was
I'm
funny.
sorry, it is.
Well,
But I look at it like this. Okay, what time she come at his door? What, 3 in the morning?
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. You're intoxicated. You know, like you said, you got a young football player, just a young guy. Period. You don't have to be in sports, but just a young guy. Period. You got this woman
Yeah.
coming to your door. You know, things happen. But that still doesn't, if he did it, doesn't make it right. She's crying, no, 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 no. Then you need to take it for that. Look, she's intoxicated. She don't know what she's doing. Put her out the door.
But it said he
Put her out
stopped
the
when
door.
she said no. So
He did say stop.
is that
I look at it like
is
this.
that
You should have never
sexual
started
assault,
it.
or is that she couldn't take what was she came up there to get? I mean, you gotta look at it. I'm gonna be real. You gotta look at it for what it is. This is the Mike Tyson syndrome all over again. That woman went to Mike Tyson's room.
Well, y'all know Mike crazy. I'm
But
gonna say it. But
I'm
Mike's
not-
crazy. I don't know. Mike.
As crazy as Mike is, she's the only one that ever said Mike took it.
2 in the morning.
2 in the
coming
morning.
in a man's place where he
He worked
already
millions
is.
of dollars.
So to me, that means $1 should have made me say, you know what, girl, you need to get on out of here. I ain't got time right now.
She should've never went.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Sometimes, no, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, he let her in. Okay, so he probably thought she's intoxicated. Oh, she coming to my house at 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, right? Right.
Okay.
At 3 in the morning.
To
back
me,
in my-
what I'm saying is, think.
Exactly.
Where you at? Look what's going on.
Exactly.
I
Remember
got
who you
millions of
are.
dollars.
Remember who you
This
are.
girl's just showing up.
Yeah.
Something ain't
You
right
got
about
that at
this.
3 in the morning, the party's over. If ain't nobody else in that room, girl, you coming to get you something. So, that's really cool today.
We need to start respecting themselves better, and the men use better judgment on what's going on and where they are. But we're gonna leave that alone because it's time for the 5. All right, y'all. Here we go. The first ooh of the day is we're gonna check out Derrick Jones Jr. that plays for Miami, destroys Nikola Vishik, or however you say it.
Say his name,
We'll just
Charles.
say V.
Say his name, Charles. I couldn't pronounce it either,
Yeah,
though.
it's getting hard to say some of these
Oh.
We'll just say V. We'll just say V.
Waiters out to Jones Jr. Gets into the paint. Look out! What a finish.
Vucevic there and finished with authority. Stretch it out.
All day long, baby. I'm loving that.
That
I
was
am
nice.
loving that. These young guys are stepping up, playing good ball. I'm liking to see that right there.
That
I
was
think
nice.
actually Miami's gonna make the playoffs.
I think the Magic's going to beat Miami out of that last spot. And I'm just saying that because some Miami trolls were on my page today. Jason Pierre that likes Miami Heat and James. So I'm going to say, I hope Magic make it so I can get on Jason Pierre's nerves.
Okay, we're gonna move right along to that number 2 ooh of the day, and that's coming from Clint Capella. He is giving the Greek freak Giannis some of his own medicine.
TJ Tucker said, "Thank you, Giannis, for shooting 3 instead of attacking me." No, they didn't struggle. They were 10 for 23. Oh, my goodness!
His first 8 years.
Here's James dropping the pass off to Capella, who just rises a bit too late to check.
And he slapped
And that's before he sprung his ankle too, y'all. Just to let you know, that's before he sprung his ankle. That was just
That was nasty.
nasty.
Well, that don't
nasty,
matter.
nasty.
You know, you go back in the locker room, you know what they do too.
Right.
You
Okay.
got a new ankle in 3 minutes. I'm just saying, y'all know how it is.
All right.
They even
y'all.
doing it in high school now. You come back.
All right, y'all. That number 3 ooh of the day comes from a guy who needs to reinvent his career anyway, because he's been basically a zero. We're gonna talk about Jeff Green. Steals the ball and then he comes down and gives a nice dunk on Bender, man. I mean, this is just.
And Jeff Green gets the steal. He's got Saturansky back to Jeff. Finishes strong. Hoya paranoia.
That was like Dr. J stuff, wasn't
You're
it?
not, hey,
Now that was Dr. J-ish.
He was
Still
feeling it.
long years
That wasn't
ago?
Dr. J-ish. I was a Dr. J fan. Maybe that was a James hold on, but that wasn't Dr. J. No.
We gonna get 1 weekend without Reggie not even thinking about the Lakers or anybody that played for the Lakers or playing for the Lakers.
Man. All right, y'all.
It looked dockish to me. Just the way he held it up there. I'm sorry.
It was nasty though.
Yeah, it was nice.
I ain't messing with y'all, man. We're going to that number 4 ooh of the day. We got to give it to Zion. You know what I'm saying? This young man just, he's a beast. I mean, I got to give it to him. He's a beast. He caught that ball.
That's pretty impressive after crashing to the floor, hitting 2 free throws, getting up and doing that. Put the China away with this guy around the house. Yeah. You say that should be outlawed. He goes right over, ties back.
Have it. It was nice.
He thought he did.
He thought he did, but he doesn't have it in his
What it
hand.
was, he thought he could jump and realized somebody could jump better than him.
Oh,
He took
yeah.
away from him.
Well, he didn't know. He was
No,
like,
he was
man.
looking at it.
He thought
looking
it's
at
Superman.
it.
Is this Superman?
Yeah.
Oxman's a hell of a ball player. I give it to him.
Oh,
I give it to the
See,
Duke.
that's what
team.
happens when you don't block out.
I give it to the Duke. team.
He blocked
And
in.
sometimes you
Yeah,
block
he blocked
him out,
in.
and he's still gonna jump over you. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
won't even touch you. Zion's unreal, y'all. He's unreal.
I give it to the Duke team. I still hope they lose, but I'll give it to them.
See, you
All right,
ain't
so we
right.
gotta go to, I gotta give it up to another Dookie for number 5. You know what I'm saying?
Look at there.
I
That-
got
You
it.
sure? You sure you like Duke or North Carolina? I can't tell.
No, he just knows what's real.
Oh, is that what it
He
is?
I ain't
knows
messing
what's
with them,
really
y'all.
going
All
on.
right, y'all. My number 5 ooh of the day is coming from Jabari Parker.
The ball. Sam with a spinning move for Parker, and a big finish for Jabari Parker. And that's the ball on the side.
Great push by Sam Decker.
That look like me dunking on you, Reggie. Oh man, I tell y'all, there goes those 5 oohs of the day. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
That was some pretty good O's. I give you credit.
That's nice.
I give you some
I have to give
credit
it to him.
with the 5 O's. So yeah. So
Hey man, Rudy Gobert has been like a poster boy this year. For a big man, he hit between. I don't know who's the worst man between him and McGee. Man, they've been getting posterized.
when you're a
season.
shot blocker, you're gonna get dunked on because you're attempting to block that shot. Everybody in the NBA is gonna get dunked on at some point in time.
Yeah, that's true.
And especially if your job is to protect that middle.
But we talking at some point at some time. It's starting to happen all the time. Him too.
Just a bad year. Look at Trump.
He's a dunk period.
We ain't gonna get on that guy.
Man,
No.
we
not
go. We
gonna
lose
get
a
on
whole show talking about him.
Well, I think this is part of the show where we put the guests on hot seat.
Hot seat.
Hot seat, hot seat, hot seat.
that. Dave, you ready for the hot seat?
No.
He said, yeah.
shoot.
He ready? You want
All
to
right,
start the
Dave.
move or you want me to start it?
I'm gonna start it off real quick. All right, Dave. Who are you predicting to win the NCAA with the teams that's left?
That's a hard one there. That's real hard.
Oh, let's get it right.
Duke.
Oh.
Was it really that hard? I mean, you said you cheering
It was
for
hard.
Duke. It wasn't hard.
It was real hard.
I knew
It was
you was
hard.
going to pick before
It
you
was
picked
hard.
him.
Considering, you know what I'm saying, they just barely been winning.
See,
Barely been winning.
Right.
I'm not gonna give it to them.
I will say
But
that
remember my prediction last week? I said Tennessee gonna run up against a team. They gonna not play as good as they supposed to, and they gonna what happen?
that
Purdue-
wasn't Tennessee not playing good because Tennessee was down to Purdue.
I know, but understand.
Big point.
They shouldn't have been down in the first place.
Well, the team
well,
is
y'all, you know what? Dave's on the hot seat.
Yeah,
Y'all
Okay,
gotta-
well, we'll
y'all
come
gotta-
back. We'll say that discussion for another
Yeah,
day.
Dave, I
Okay.
got you.
Get
Not
us
just
straight.
because
Catch
you're
us
a
in-
Duke fan,
Catch
I'm
us
gonna
in the
take care
group
of
so
you.
y'all can hear us talk
Because
about
these
that
two will
right
go
there.
forever.
You're
But,
right,
Catch
Michelle.
us in the
You're
group.
right.
Sports Spot group. Catch us in there. We'll talk about that.
Mhm.
But anyway, I just need to hear one more time. Who did you think
Oh,
was
Lord. Notre Dame.
Duke.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take the field, anybody but Duke. And I thought he was wearing blue and white because he loved the Colts. But I guess he's wearing it because he loves Duke. Ugh.
Versatile with that one.
Versatile.
Okay, well, I got a question for him. I'm going to put him on the hot seat. So who do you think's going in the first round, men's NCAA, college golf? Who do you think's, who's going to be number one? I just want to hear. I don't know.
Oh, you don't know who's gonna be number one.
I'm just asking.
Okay.
I asked somebody else's opinion.
That's really a hot
I
seat
don't know.
question.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a hot question. Yeah, that's hot. It's burning this seat up.
Don't be scared to answer
Yeah.
that.
I don't know.
You
You
gotta
don't know who's gonna be number
You
one
got to
player.
answer somebody. You got to tell
Come on,
them.
you gotta give us a name.
Got to say.
He from Duke.
I can't say.
Y'all killing me today with this Duke mess.
He's on the hot seat.
These softball questions. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you a hard question. Since Duke's last two opponents evidently had been scared of them, do you think Duke will win this next game by 10 or more points? Do you think this is gonna make them play better as a team, or do you think that they're just gonna lose it now? Because everybody else has a little bit of confidence thinking they may have a shot to beat them.
Well, I think everybody's going to be trying their hardest. They ain't going to get confidence from the other people. But even if it's a half a point, they're going to lose.
Okay.
So, I don't think they probably won't. Nobody's going to get blown out.
Not now, not this late.
Nobody's going to
They
get
got
blown
Michigan
out.
State next, right?
Yes, they have Michigan State next. But I'm telling y'all, boy, somebody's defense that I like in this tournament that's playing good is Texas Tech. Now that their offense is playing up to the level of their defense, they've never during the regular season were averaging. They were only averaging with 5 or 6 threes a game. They're up to 8 to 9 threes a game.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference when you upgrade. You got a good defense, and they some big boys too.
I'm gonna say this: don't count Izzo out. He's a good coach.
Well, we'll see today. We'll see today.
He's always been good at taking down powerhouse teams, though. So watch out for the Michigan State boys.
My
though.
opinion.
So you trying to say Michigan State's not a powerhouse team?
Yeah, I'm just saying though. They good at taking down them
How was
powerhouse
they when they
teams.
played Michigan?
Hmm?
Michigan State.
Well, where's Michigan at?
But I'm just saying.
Everybody have a good game right now. I mean, Gonzaga beat Duke. Where's Gonzaga? You see what I'm saying?
Now that was I really didn't think that was gonna happen.
Yeah,
everybody had Gonzaga.
Any given day, you can get it.
I never have faith in Gonzaga. Okay, I hate to say this, it kills me to say this. The Pacers have 3 ABA championships. And no, we don't have an NBA championship, but I do think at some point in time, in my lifetime, the Pacers will win a championship. I don't think Gonzaga will ever win a championship.
Ooh.
I think they will always be a great team and probably make it to the Elite 8 or maybe the Final 4. But something tells me that they will never win a championship. And it kills me to say that.
This is the closest they was ever going to get, you ask me.
Well, they got to the Final 4 before, too, and they
I
blew
thought
it.
they won one.
No, they
They got.
Oh, hold it.
Yeah, they did win one.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah, they did win
Y'all
one.
control me on my facts. I messed up. Gonzaga did get one. Okay,
That
this is
long
about
ago.
that fact. This is about that fact.
What would they do?
We're
with
gonna
us
wrap
fighting?
this up.
Yeah, I'm wrap this up.
Trolls over here.
Dang.
Trolls.
Yeah,
trying to make
yeah.
bills.
Yeah.
Gonzaga bills.
Yeah, I messed that one up.
Sorry, Gonzaga fans. First lady got your back. I know y'all remember y'all got one.
But the Pacers will win a championship.
Oh, we're going to get one.
We're going to get one. In my lifetime, we're going to get one.
And I did say the Fever would get it before the boys, but, you know.
Well,
It's
that's
coming.
been
It's
our
coming.
show today. We appreciate you coming out, Dave.
Appreciate being here. Appreciate being here.
I'm
Good job,
Reggie.
Dave. Good
Pleasure,
job.
pleasure.
I'm Michelle, First Lady.
I'm smooth 5-0.
Oh, I forgot to say I'm Reggie, the king of trolls. Great show, y'all. Great show.
Great show. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right.
This is TommSlickTV.com.
Yeah, because I pre-done it. And Michelle's, if I had hers on top,
That's a long segment.
I think with it being such a long segment.